back to the channel, everyone. We're here on this extra nice day in December, and we got the F150, guys, which, by the way, got a new paint job. You could see that. Just recently installed a beagle in the bed. So those of you who could read above a 3rd grade reading level, 1, you're ahead of me. And 2, you already know what we're doing to the F-150 based off of the title. For the rest of us, we are vinyl wrapping some interior bits on the F-150. Now, these trims are actually pretty decent size, so I think when they're done being wrapped, it'll create a big difference. Basically make it look a little bit better than what it is right now. So we are going to be vinyl wrapping these vent trims that surround the infotainment system, if you could call it that. It's more info, not really tainment. And now the question remains, if you guys could even see me, and there we go, we have color again. Speaking of color, what are we doing for that, guys? Well, we actually have a wide variety of choices here, and I'm dark again. By the way, guys, this is not the correct way to be storing vinyl wrap out in the cold in your garage. Definitely not good for the wrap. So here we have the different color options to pick from, starting first with what I used on my Subaru. This is Perfect Satin Blue by 3M. Now this is an automatic no, but it did cross my mind for a hot second to put a really crazy tacky color, but not anymore. Remaining choices are different shades of gray. You can probably tell what my favorite color is. I'll do my best, but I don't exactly remember the names of each color. We'll start over here. This is a gloss dark gray. I know it's gloss, and it looks darkish, grayish. That's one. Second option, I know this one. This is Battleship Gray. In satin, of course. Looks pretty good. Actually, I like this one a lot. Then we have gloss dark gray. And then lastly, we have, I believe this is graphite or satin dark gray, maybe. Something like that. So it looks like we have a few options to pick from. Let's go ahead and remove, whoa, I'm super pale. In the meantime, let's go ahead and remove the trim pieces. Look what this guy did. Look what he did. He ruined the straps. My Husky straps. I guess they're light duty straps. They ain't heavy. Whoa, what's your problem, Bob? What's your problem? What's your problem? You guys see the camera. So removal for you might be a little bit different. I unfortunately don't have a center console. I got a jump seat. So my vent trim goes all the way down there, and we'll probably have to pop off this piece down here. So things could be a little bit different for you. First thing, obviously, is we need to pop off this faceplate here in order to get access to remove the vent trim. Some of you have that little speaker thing in the back. You might have to remove that first, assuming you have that. Me, having a super basic fleet truck, all I have to do is just really lift this up, try to slip in one of these trim removal pieces and just slip it off. We have a tab already out there. We'll try to release this tab right back here. These things are pretty on there, actually. So you do need a good bit of force. There we go. 3 clips. Look at that, guys. That was a little bit tough. 1, 2, 3. Don't want to lose those. Keep them in place. And we have 2 bolts over here that should release the faceplate over here. So we pulled off the 2 7mm bolts, and then before that we popped off this piece, and now it's only 3 tabs. You don't need to pull off the entire part, just the front half, enough to fit in your ratchet. Keep trying this out. There we go. Nice and easy. We do have a whole ton of plugs back here, guys. So we have the faceplate removed. Once you have taken it from the tabs, you'll have 4 plugs attached to it, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Now the 2 plugs, the tabs are at the bottom in order to remove them. For the top plugs, they are on the sides. Tiny display screen is my infotainment system. This is a joke. I mean, my phone is bigger than that. Look at that, guys. It's a cute little TV screen. I think it is a 7. Yep. go. Nice. There we go. Just try and pull these suckers out. Save the vents. There we go. This is for the 12 volt input. There we go. Yeah, buddy. Vent number 1 removed. Onto the driver's side. And there you have it. That is how to remove the infotainment trim pieces and faceplate. Here is the current sit rep. We have the passenger side completed. Put the 12 volt back in, as well as the vent. They're just clipped on in the back. Pretty simple to take apart. Doing the driver's side now, I just need to cut out these 2 slots. But real quick, guys, look at all the wrap that I had to go through. This is what happens when you don't store your vinyl wrap properly, guys. All the outer layer wrap from the roll wasn't sticking at all to the trims, so I had to keep going through the roll until we got to the inner layer part where it was a little better condition and actually stuck to the pieces. So just a little advice, guys, properly store them, keep them in your house somewhere, otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. If you are attempting to wrap the vents, make sure you keep the actual vent in place. Everything else take out, like the 12 volt input, take that out, but keep the vent. Alright, we got the F150 next to this Raptor, but I can't for the life of me figure out if this is wrap or if it's dip. Not sure why. I mean, I see some. Look at that. Yeah, I know this stuff is bed liner. You know, it's sprayed on, but I can't figure that out. Even trying to figure out the seams here. Nothing. I think it's spray on. I think it's plastic dip. Yeah, I can't really tell. I cannot tell. Look at this lifted ramp. Lost feeling in my hand holding the camera, guys. We're done now. Cars are pretty much leaving. Parking lots dying out now. I wish I could run big tires like that. But yeah, my 3.3 would be struggling pushing all that weight. We got a Gulfstream. Someone's flying private. And there we have it. Vent trims have been vinyl wrapped and installed using the satin Battleship Gray, which, in my opinion, looks pretty good. All plugs have been reinstalled, 12 volt, all the radio bezel plugs put back, doing a quick equipment test. We're good. And that is how we are going to wrap today's video, guys. If you enjoyed, hit that like button as well as that subscribe button. All of that stuff is greatly appreciated. 2, if you are attempting to wrap your trim vents, then 1, like I mentioned earlier, guys, keep the actual vent still installed on the trim piece. it just adds sort of a backbone to the trim piece because it's super light, and this is what I'm referring to, by the way. It's just super light and awkward to wrap, so just keep that there. Once you have that area knocked out, then you can pop off the trim to do all your finishing touches. So if you guys have any questions regarding the vinyl wrapping for the vent trims, or any questions regarding life in general, leave those down below, guys. I can get real philosophical. Other than that, guys, I will catch you all on the next one. Peace and take care.